Yonatan, and I'm going to talk about overcoming challenges. In my life, I have to overcome a lot of challenges that have shown up in different ways. For all of these challenges, my first instinct was to try to conquer the challenge and end it. But I have come to realize that overcoming challenges is sometimes happened when you learn to live with them. Life isn't perfect, but you can try to make it work for you. I'm going to share 3 examples of times where I had to learn to live with challenges in order to feel like I was overcoming them. The first example is about a genetic condition that I've learned to live with. When I was in 5th grade, I found out that I have 16p11.2. This means I am missing a small piece of my 16th chromosome. Chromosomes are genetic material that make up your body and decide all sorts of things about who you are, physically and mentally. Hair color, height, personality, etc. Some of our chromosomes are very similar to each other, things that most people have, but 16p11.2 is a type of microdeletion, which means my 16th chromosome is different from most. There's a long list of things that this does, and here are a few. It makes me hard for me to pay attention and stay focused. The microdeletion makes me have all the symptoms of ADHD, but I don't actually have ADHD. It makes me have a lazy eye and be nearsighted. It also affects my kidneys in some ways. I got the microdeletion from my dad, and he most likely got it from his dad, but I don't know that for sure because they didn't have the technology to test for it back then. At first I didn't know about this, and I was worried there was something wrong with me. But I learned about this condition, and it helped me realize it doesn't have to define who I am, and I can live with it. I traveled to UCLA Medical Center in California over the summer for a clinical study and learning more about the microdeletion and finding ways to make my life easier with it. I haven't fully overcome this challenge because it's a part of my life, a part of my genetics that I never fully will. But I started to manage certain aspects of how the microdeletion affects me. Another challenge that I've had in life is not related to medical things. I was moving from New York to Massachusetts right before 5th grade. It was a really hard year for me because I moved states and schools, but it became even harder because I never really felt settled at school. I started the 2nd week of school, and on my 4th day of school, I got moved from 5A to 5B. Then COVID happened, and everyone went online. I was really unsettled because I didn't really feel like I knew anyone well, and then we all went into isolation. To help with this, my family went back to New York multiple times, and I figured out I could still be in touch with my friends from New York, even though I live in Massachusetts. I still miss my friends in New York, but I figured out a way to live with that sadness and still be happy living here. One final example was when I was at camp this summer and I was getting scuba certified. To become certified, I had to take my regulator, which is the thing that makes you breathe underwater, out of my mouth underwater, throw it behind me, get it back, then purge it. When it was my turn, I was scared to do this because my friend who was going before me had a panic attack underwater and almost drowned. I was worried the same thing was going to happen to me. To overcome this challenge of doing this, I practiced it above water. In the end, I passed and I did get certified, but I still feel nervous before going scuba diving because there are a lot more wrong when you're underwater. But I've learned to live with the nerves by practicing all the skills that I need to know to be safe. I believe life isn't about eliminating challenges. I didn't have to move back to New York. I will never replace the missing piece of my chromosome. I will still scuba dive even with the risk. Life isn't about overcoming challenges. Life is about overcoming challenges by learning to